My name is Beth Robinette. I'm here with LINC Food. So LINC Foods is a food hub. We're based out of Spokane. I grew up ranching in Cheney, so just west of Spokane. And we basically started LINC because we knew that there were a lot of farmers in Spokane and a lot of these big institutions, and they weren't connecting for some reason. We wanted to figure that out. And this was really catalyzed when the city of Spokane brought a food economist by the name of Ken Meters to Spokane to do a study on the food economy. And one of the things that he found is that institutions in Spokane spend $2 million per day on food. And none of that was going to our local farms. Joel and I were like, that's super screwed up. We should figure out how to fix that. So we started talking to a lot of people. We did probably about 100 interviews, trying to figure out what were the barriers. And there were some major things that came up on the institution side. It is a really hard job to run dining services. I would never, ever want to do that job. So you have to do so much with very little, and you have a lot of time that has to be spread up a lot of ways. And they have, especially for corporate accounts like Sodexo, they have institutional requirements to become a vendor of insurance policies, up to $5 million liability insurance policies, which most individual farmers don't have. And they also have to buy large quantities of things to feed thousands of meals every day, which is more than any individual farm can supply. So we started to figure out how can we ease these problems. So we knew all these farmers. We have all these institutions in Spokane. And we were trying to figure out how to connect them, and that's where LINC Foods was born. So LINC Foods is basically is an online marketplace. Our farmers upload their products twice a week. We send out a fresh sheet to all the customers, and they order. The orders get emailed out to all the farmers. They bring all the produce into us. We repack it and box it, and we make the delivery route. So it's just one invoice, one billing system. We let our farmers set their own prices. And then we charge a markup on top of that. And we just launched in August, so we worked on this for about a year prior to launch. In the first 3 months, we sold about $30,000 worth of local produce to institutions. A lot of that went to school districts, which was really exciting. That's a new thing that we've opened up. So we're working with, I think we're at 31 members in the co-op now. So we're growing that all of the time, and $30,000 in revenue. And the biggest thing is that we're trying to improve market information flow between customers and farmers. So we went to our major customers and said, hey, what do you want to buy next year so we can figure out how our farmers can grow it? And so not everybody got back to us on that, but we got about $110,000 worth of commitments from some of our major customers. Most of that is school districts too, doing Harvest of the Month. They just feature one local product one day per month, but in 6 districts, that adds up pretty good. Oh, I'm supposed to talk about how we got funding. So we got some grant funding through a couple local foundations, one out-of-town foundation. We did 2 revenue-based loans, one from the Unitarian Church, some really lovely ladies from the Spokane Unitarian Church, and one from an out-of-town organization. And then we also did a crowdfunding campaign to buy our reefer truck. And above me on that, we did the beg, borrow, and steal approach. So as much as possible, we trying to have low capital investment to get started. So we worked with Second Harvest Food Bank to get free warehouse space. So we have free refrigerated warehouse space. They're not charging us anything for that. We have an office in a church basement that someone is charging us $1,000 per year in rent. And then we tried to look at what other people were doing as much as possible and steal from them. Both Washington State University and University of Idaho are basically seeing that Spokane's kicking your butts as far as local purchasing goes. And they're like, hey, we want to get in on that too. How can we get LINC happening down here in the Palouse? And so we're still working the details of that out. We've been talking with Holly to see how maybe we can have a local arm of LINC that would help get some local Palouse-grown products into your local institutions and universities. So we haven't quite figured out all the details on that. We're still exploring it. But we have sent some stuff down to University of Idaho. I think those are our Granny Smith apples in the back. Is that correct? Okay. So we're testing it out. We're learning and adapting all the time. I've got my contact information up there. So if you want to learn more about how to get involved with LINC or how we can help extend some of the good work we've been doing in Spokane down here to this region, please get in touch with me.